Right. Namaste children. In the previous classes, we discussed different types of fractions, how to add two mixed fractions or improper fractions or proper fractions. Okay, and as well as we discussed some different types of examples, questions, daily life examples also. I hope you did homework, and today we are going to discuss another topic in fractions. Okay, now observe here. See, this circle I am going to divide into four equal parts, and one more circle I am dividing into four equal parts. There are two circles are there. These two circles I am dividing into four equal parts. I am taking this part. The shaded part is 1 by 4. This is called 1 by 4. Okay. And here I am taking this part. Alright. So this is also nothing but 1 by 4 part. Suppose by adding these two, what you are going to get? By adding these two, you are going to get one more circle in that, taking four equal parts, and this part and this part I am going to shade here. Clear everyone? So here this is nothing but, see this here, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to, both are like fractions because denominators are same. So 1 plus 1 by 4 which is equal to 2 by 4. 2 by 4. This I am going to write in a different manner. 2 by 4 is equal to, here there are two fractions are there. Both are same fractions. Both are 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. So I am going to multiply with 2 into 1 by 4. What I am doing here? First I am adding these two fractions. I got the answer 2 by 4. Why only we can add? By using multiplication also we can find out. So how to multiply a fraction with a whole number? See, 2 by 4 is equal to 2 into 1 by 4. 2 into 1 by 4. Okay. Now let us discuss one more example. See, I am taking one square and dividing into 4 equal parts. Okay. Not 4 equal parts. Let us discuss 6 equal parts. 6 equal parts. I am taking this part. This is 2 parts I am taking, that is 2 by 6. I am taking one more square or rectangle. Let's take rectangle, sorry. So rectangle I am dividing into 6 equal parts. 6 equal parts. Right. This is and this is. So I am taking these two shaded parts. So in this also we have both are rectangles. In this is also 2 by 6 part. I am going to add these two. I am going to add these two. What you are going to get? We get one more rectangle. It's a big rectangle. Again in these 6 equal parts. Okay. In that 6 equal parts, we are going to do. We are going to get, these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. These are all, this part is a shaded part. Nothing but this is 2 plus 2 because both are like fractions. We will get 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 by 6 we got. 4 by 6 we got. This 4 by 6 I am going to write here. See, observe clearly. How many parts are there here? This is one rectangle. This is one rectangle. In this 2 by 6 parts are shaded. In this rectangle 2 by 6 parts are shaded. By adding these two I got 4 by 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4 parts are shaded out of 6. This I am going to write. This 4 by 6 I am going to write. There are two rectangles are there. So 2 into or bracket 2 into, let us say 2 into right? Here 2 parts, here 2 parts. So 2 by 6. Okay, 2 into 2 by 6. Clear? 2 2s are 4, 6 as it is. Clear? So today we are going to discuss multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of fractions. Clear everyone? By using addition also we can find out, but instead of addition we have to do multiply also. In generally you know that 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. Okay, if you add 3 2 times or 2 3 times, you will get the same answer. Instead of adding, we are doing multiplication here. Okay, so see this here once again I am going to explain. There is a circle. I am dividing into 4 equal parts. One part I am taking, that is shaded part 1 by 4 here. In this second circle, I divide into 4 equal parts. In this one part I am going to take the shaded part 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Both are equal. I mean to say that both are like fractions. Add directly numerators, you will get 2 by 4. That means 2 parts are shaded in both the circles. So therefore this 2 by 4 I am going to write 2 into 1 by 4. 2 into 1 by 4 because 2 circles we are taking. We are merging these two, getting as one circle. So instead of adding these two, if you multiply, you will get the answer. Both are same. Either you can add or multiply, you will get the same answer. Here also one more example. See, here is a rectangle. Here also one more rectangle. Out of this rectangle, I divided 6 equal parts. Out of 6 parts, I took 2 parts, that is 2 by 6. Plus, here also I am taking 2 more parts, that is 2 by 6. So, in this rectangle, I took 2 parts. In this rectangle, I took 2 parts out of 6. So, I am adding these two. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 by 6 because these two are like fractions. So, I got 4 parts 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are shaded part out of 6. So, therefore, 4 by 6. This 4 by 6 I am going to write 2 into 2 by 6. Why we should multiply with 2? Because there are 2 rectangles I took in the starting. I am going to add these 2 rectangles. So, that's why we are multiplying with 2. 2 into 2 by 6. 2 by 6 which is equal to 4 by 6. So, either addition of these 2 parts, you will get the same answer, or multiply with 2, you will get the same answer. Okay. Now, let us discuss one more. Suppose there is a chocolate. It is in the form of a rectangle shape. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. I divided into 4 parts. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is, I took 2 parts. I am going to take 2 parts. That is, this is 2 by 4. I am going to take one more rectangle. I am taking these 2 parts. So here this is also 2 by 4. By adding these 2 by 4, 2 by 4, what you are going to get? By adding these two, you will get total parts. Total parts will be shaded. That is, see, all are shaded here. Everything is shaded. That is 2 by 4 plus 2 by 4 is equal to 2 plus 2 is equal to how much? 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is nothing but one whole. Clear? So this 4 by 4 I am going to write 4 by 4 can be written as 2 into or 2 into 2 by 4. 2 into 2 by 4 which is equal to 1 whole. Which is equal to 1 whole. See, I took total parts. See, instead of adding these two fractions, I am multiplying with 2. Not only 2, we can multiply with any whole number, but here we are taking only 2 pictures. We are taking only 2 pictures. That's why we are multiplying with 2. Suppose if I take 3 pictures, I should multiply with 3. If I take 4 pictures, different pictures, then I can multiply with 4 only. Clear? I hope you understood this. Today we are going to discuss multiplication of fractions. How to multiply fractions. Okay. Now this is the way to multiply a fraction with a whole number. Okay. Now let us discuss one more topic in this. Now, children, multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. Just now we discussed three different types of examples. Now, let us discuss. See, what will happen when you multiply with 5? 5 is a whole number with any fraction, 3 by 4. See how to multiply a whole number and a fraction. See this here, which is implies 5 is nothing but 5 only. But here 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. Okay, it may be proper fraction or improper fraction. You just multiply numerator, this value into numerator only. Okay, so 5 into 3 divided by 4, which is equal to 5 3s are 15 by 4. Understood everyone? See, I am multiplying with a whole number and a fraction. How to multiply? Some people will do mistakes. They will multiply with numerator as well as denominator. So don't do like that. See, 5 into 3 by 4 is equal to 5 into numerator only. Only can multiply with numerator. 5 into 3. 5 into 3 divided by 4 as it is, which is equal to 5 3s are 15 by 4. So this is nothing but, that means we are adding 3 by 4 5 times. We are adding 3 by 4 5 times. Let us see in the addition. See, 5 into 3 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. See this here. 5 into 3 by 4 means 5 times we are multiplying 3 by 4. That means we are adding 3 by 4 5 times. All are same fractions. So if you just add numerators only, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 divided by 4, which is equal to 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 3 is equal to 15, 15 divided by 4. Okay, so instead of adding 5 times, we are multiplying 5 with 3 by 4. You just multiply only with the numerator. Whole number into numerator. Whole number into numerator by 4, which is equal to 15 by 4. Okay. Either you can multiply or addition. Answer will be same. Answer will be same only. Okay. Not only with proper fraction, you can multiply with improper fraction also. Let us discuss one more example. 3 into 4 by, let us take 4 by, let us take 3 into 5 by 2. Let us take 3 into 5 by 2. See, 5 by 2 is an improper fraction. Even though improper fraction, we just multiply numerator into whole number or whole number into numerator. 3 into 5 by 2, which is equal to 15 by 2. That means we are adding 5 by 2 how many times? 3 times. So instead of adding 3 times, we are multiplying with 3, a given fraction, we will get the answer. So which is implies, see, we will see in addition also. 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 is equal to 5 plus 5 plus 5, because numbers are same. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 15 by 2. See, we got the same answer. Either you have to multiply or division, addition. So instead of adding a given fractions, you just multiply with the how many times the fraction is repeated. Keep it in mind. If you want to multiply, okay, you have same fractions only. You have, see, 5 by 2, 5 by 2, 5 by 2 is repeated 3 times. That's why we are multiplying with 3, 5 by 2, we will get the answer. Understood everyone? I hope you understood. See once again, multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. How to multiply a whole number with a fraction? It may be proper or improper fraction. You just keep it in mind always. Whole number into numerator only. Only you just multiply whole number into numerator. You will get the answer. 5 3 is 15. Denominator as same. It is same only. Even though by adding also you will get the same answer. Okay. See here 15 by 4. Here 15 by 4. So this is easy than this. Okay. Now see here also same thing. 3 into 5 by 2. 3 into 5 by 2 is equal to 15 by 2. Even suppose some people will get doubt, sir, how to by adding also get the same answer. Okay, instead of adding all these, we are going to multiply, because here the values are 3 times only repeated. It is easy to add. Suppose the same fraction is repeated number of times, means suppose it is repeated 100 times or 200 times or 300 times. We cannot write all fractions 300 times. Can we write 5 by 2 to 300 times? We can write, but it is time taking process. That's why we are using multiplication. By using multiplication, we get the answer easily. We will get the answer easily. So instead of writing 300 times a fraction, we just multiply a given fraction into 300. We will get the answer. The same process we are doing here only. Here 3 by 4 is repeated 5 times. That's why we are multiplying with 5. Okay. So in the previous example, in the figure, in that also 1 by 4 in the circle example, 1 by 4 is repeated 2 times. In both the circles 1 by 4, 1 by 4 only. That's why we are multiplying with 2. Even in the rectangles also 2 by 6 is repeated 2 times. That's why we are multiplying with 2. In that there is one more rectangle. In that 2 by 4 is repeated 2 times. That's why we are multiplying 2. We will get the answer 4 by 4 in the previous example. In the same way here also, 5 into 3 by 4 is equal to 5 3 is 15 by 4, means 3 by 4 is repeated 5 times. See, 5 times I wrote. You get the same answer. Here the 5 by 2 is repeated 3 times. I wrote 3 times. You get the same answer. So keep it in mind. When you are multiplying a whole number into fraction, once again I am telling to you, this is very important. Don't be confused. When you are multiplying with a whole number and a fraction, you just multiply whole number into numerator only. Multiply with numerator only, you will get the answer. Okay. Right, children. See, in previous examples, we discussed multiplication of a whole number with a proper fraction and a whole number with improper fraction. Now, let us discuss how to multiply a whole number and a mixed fraction. Let us discuss a simple example. 5 into 3 1 by 2. See this here, 5 is a whole number, product sign, and this is a mixed fraction. This is a mixed fraction. So here we just multiply 5 into this total mixed fraction. So we have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 5 into, how to convert a mixed fraction into improper fraction? We should multiply 2 into 3. 2 3 is a 6. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. That is 7 by 2. Okay. Understood everyone? Already we did this all we done in the previous classes. Conversion of mixed to improper. 2 3 is a 6. 6 plus 1 7. 7 by 2. Now generally in the morning we did a whole number and an improper fraction. 5 into 7. 5 into 7 by 2, which is equal to 35 by 2. See, we got it is an improper fraction. Okay, but in the question is mixed fraction. Convert into mixed fraction. So which is implies by converting, see how to convert, you have to do division. How to do division? See this here, I am going to do here the rough column. 35 you divide with 2, you will get 2 ones are 2, 1 is here, 5 is the down, 2 7 the 14, so 1 is the remainder. Start from 17, go to the 2. So therefore, which is implies 35 by 2 is equal to 17 into 17. What is that? 1 by 2. Clear? Is this clear, everyone? See, whole number, mixed fraction. If you want to multiply 5 into 7 by 2, convert into mixed fraction to improper fraction, then multiply whole number into numerator by denominator as it is, which is equal to 35 by 2, because 5 7 are 35. After getting improper fraction, again convert into mixed fraction. Let us discuss one more example. See, example 2. Okay, multiply 3 into 4 1 by 3. 3 into 4 1 by 3. 3 is a whole number. 4 1 by 3 then mixed fraction. So which is implies 3 into 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 1 is 13 by 3. So now we should multiply 13 and 3. So 3 into 13 by 3. So which is implies 3 into 13 is 39 by 3. See this here. 39 is a multiple of 3. You can cancellation. 3 ones are 3 13s are. Answer will become 13. Clear? Sometimes you may get a natural number as a positive integer, or sometimes you may get in the fraction form also. Okay, depend on the question. But the process is same as it is. See this here. We are here. This is a improper mixed fraction. Convert into improper fraction. Multiply whole number and numerator. We will get the answer. If there is any cancellation, because 39 is a multiple of 3. Okay, so by cancellation these two will get 13. So the answer will become 13. Okay, now this is the process to do multiplication of a whole number and a mixed fraction. Now children, see this here. Fraction as an operator of OF of. What is this indicates of? What is the use of this of? Is there any meaning in mathematics? Let us discuss. See, observe. This is one square. This is one square. Here one part is shaded. Here one part is shaded out of two. Out of two parts, one part is shaded. Okay. Now by combining these two squares, I got two shaded parts. So how to write this one? See, the first square I am taking 1 by 2 of 1. Here also 1 by 2 of 1. Okay, 1 by 2 of 1. Well, when combining these two squares I am going to combine. Okay, I get total square. So that is well, combining the squares, combining the two squares, what you are going to get? 1 by 2 part of 2 squares. 1 by 2 part of 2 squares. These two squares, what you are going to get? Which is become 1 represents. Understood, everyone? Here 1 by 2 of 1, 1 by 2 of 1. I am combining these two. Squares because these two are similar figure. These two are squares. These two are similar. When we are combining these two, I will get 1 square. So 1 by 2 portion of this one, 1 by 2 portion of this square. I am combining these two. See, combining the two squares, what you are going to get? 1 by 2 of 2 means these two squares, which is equal to 1 represents, this is 1 whole, which is nothing but, so 1 by 2 of 2 is equal to 1 by 2 into 2 is equal to half become multiply product. So 1 by 2 into 2 is equal to 1 whole. I hope you understood that. The half represent multiplication. What is the meaning of half? Half represents multiplication. Okay. Let us discuss a simple example based on this half. See, children, see this here, fraction as an operator of. We are going to discuss a simple example. Okay, in a class of 30 students, 1 by 5 of the total number of students went for picnic. Okay, how many students are went for picnic? Actually, the total number of students in a class is 30 students. Out of 30 students, 1 by 5 part of the students went for picnic. Okay, how many students are went for picnic? We are going to find out. As we discussed in the earlier, before this example, of indicates multiply, means product. Okay, now see solution. Total number of students is equal to, how many are there? Total number of students. Total number of students is equal to 30. So how many students are went for picnic right now? So number of students are went for picnic is equal to 1 by 5th of 30. Isn't it? 1 by 5th of 30. 1 by 5 of 30. Out of 30 students, 1 by 5 they went for picnic. Now, which is implies? So 1 by 5 half indicates multiply and 30. See this here. 1 into 30 is 30. 30 by 5. See, 30 is a multiple of 5. How many times we will get 30 in 5 table? 6 times. So 5 ones are 5 6 are. So therefore, how many students are went for picnic? There are out of 30, 6 people or 6 students they went for picnic. So therefore, what is that? 6 students are went for picnic. Clear? This is the process to find out. Whenever you will get half nothing but multiply. Half nothing but multiply. It is a product. What is this? Product. Okay. Whenever you will get, then sometimes you will get 1 by 2 of 10. 1 by 2 of 10 is nothing but 5. Okay. 1 by 4 of 20. Even it is also 5. 1 by 3 of 6 is equal to 2. Okay, suppose you have 6 chocolates. Out of 6 chocolates, you give 1 by 3 part to your friend. Means how many chocolates you give? 2 chocolates, because 1 by 3 of 2 is equal to 1 by 3 of 6 is equal to 2. So here also same thing. In a class of 30 students, 1 by 5 of the total number of students went for picnic. So how many students are went for picnic? We need to find number of students. Students is always in the natural number only, not in the fraction. So that's why, so total number of students is 30. Out of this 1 by 5 are went for picnic. So therefore 1 by 5 into 30, which is equal to 30 by 5. By cancellation, this and this, you will get 6. Therefore 6 students are went for picnic. I hope you understood this concept. Okay, let us discuss. Now children, so whatever we discussed today's class, so I hope you understood that. So here it is your homework, a textbook page number 36, exercise 2.2, question number 1 and question number 2. Only 2 questions are there. You please complete these 1 and 2 questions in your classwork. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Thank you.